Good day, I'm Julie James Umak and my members are Ayan Valera and Marjun Gregorio. This academic blog entitled State of Pride. I think the non-peaceful situation before occurred because a lot of people who were not part of the community was discriminating and making the people who are part of the LGBTQ community feel like they're not welcome or they're just left out, which is bad because I think others should try and understand what people are our part of the community is fighting for. I think up until now, we really can say that it's solved or other are opening their minds for people who are part of the LGBTQ community. But I think we're still in the process of fighting or standing up for gay people and what their rights are in which we can see today. The documentary that I've watched has taught me a lot about what the people who are part of the LGBTQ community is facing right now and what challenges they might have been experiencing throughout their whole life. I think the video for me was very inspirational and honestly made me very proud of what the people in the community have achieved ever since the Stonewall riot happened and how they fought for the freedom that they end up until now. The necessary personal change that I can considerably do after reflecting on what I have watched is that I like to be more open and educated about this kind of topic in which I think is very important for young students like me.
It is very important to resolve one conflict immediately since it's better to deal with a problem earlier than just setting it aside. I think it's very important that people should know that the people who are part of the LGBTQ community are not the problem, but the mindset and how others react to them is the problem. Resolving this conflict between society and its institution should be more brought up to more people since it's better to be educated in something and have an open mind about what's currently going on instead of jumping to conclusions.
As a student, I think it's quite important for me to know and educated about what the film is talking about, which is the state pride, because it is very inspiring for me to see how people who are part of this beautiful community is fighting for their rights and human being in this world. After watching the film, I think that matters like this should be taught to every generation since it assesses things like freedom, loving one another, and loving oneself wholeheartedly.
My final stand after being inspired about this film on how we should not be afraid of letting our true self out or how we should love ourselves. Really because it's only right to be proud and happy of who we are as a person and how we identify ourselves. I think a lot of people should be more open about discussing this matter because it's only right for people to show support and care for each other. After all, that's the only will be able to connect and trust each other in which the film has done. The film is very powerful and show a lot of points of view and also show different kinds of stories from a lot of people from different places in which I truly like because it showed how people empower one another.
My stand is still the same as even before I watched the film, and that is it is normal to be gay and they should be treated equally as any other gender. They should be accepted and not shunned I think this film want to show us the gay or bi or transgender had right to be treated even they have a different sexuality. We can't treat them like that. This film, the most stand out is the gender equality. Let them feel free to show their true self.
Be bold,
Be proud, be
Be
gay.
gay.